We met through a mutual friend. We became very close.
I really care for Heather. She's like a sister to me.
I guess a lawsuit must be pretty tough. The money you loaned him, it wasn't to pay for Botox.
Yes, it was.
It worked better on you than you.
Plaintiff Heather Field claims she loaned her friend money when he was down on his luck. But when it was time to pay it back, he said he's flat broke. She's suing for $4,800. Defendant, James Groden, claims major spinal surgery and a shady financial advisor the plaintiff set him up with have drained his bank account. He says he owes her nothing.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
How'd you guys meet?
We met over 12 years ago through a mutual friend. You know, we became very close, and we used to, do a lot of things together, like vacation. I would take care of his mom.
Oh, well, so this is really a close relationship.
Like a sister to me, correct.
So I guess a lawsuit must be pretty tough. But why don't you tell me your side, and then we'll see. Okay.
When I met Jimmy, he was very well put together. He's very generous, but he also was very frivolous, okay?
Yeah.
And
how would you describe his frivolous?
he would just if you were with Jimmy, he would just spend money on everybody, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He didn't cook at all. Everyone, and it was it's great to be generous, but there comes a time where you need to be responsible and put your foot
It'd be like taking people you work with out to dinner.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Why are you laughing, Najee?
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good characteristic trait, but
okay.
So, I think, he had some issues and, that's personal, but he had asked me last year if he could, borrow some money because he was a little behind on his bills. So I helped him out because he has, investments, and he invested money with a financial advisor, and he was getting his return every month with the interest. And I said, no problem. He was supposed to pay me back in December, and December came.
And this $4,800 was for
medical bills, because I had several surgeries.
Medical bills?
Yes, I had several surgeries over the last year.
You're doing fine now. Were those the only medical bills? Were there?
My Aetna, I got into a new program with my prescriptions, and they have an extra help program. So the corneal wheel, they had.
Oh, well, yeah.
They reduced most of my bills, and I'm doing much better in that department. But the rent situation at that time was behind.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Also, during that time, we had a little spa day, and
wait,
I treated Jimmy to some Botox and some
That
fillers.
was my surgery, yeah.
Okay, all right.
This was
I see.
before the surgery.
That's your spinal surgery.
Right, 7-hour surgery, yes, sir.
Wow.
October 31st.
So where does the Botox come in?
Well, this surgery was before the loan, after the loan. This is way after the loan. I'm just talking about what he owed me the money for, okay?
Okay,
And
so the money you loaned him
Has
was
nothing to do with
basically
that.
for the rent, but it wasn't to pay for Botox.
Yes, it was.
Well, it worked better on you than you.
She did also refer me to this financial advisor quote that she discussed a minute ago.
Yes.
And this financial advisor has taken over $100,000 of my money, but that is my
That's
fault.
all
I
her
invested with
reviews.
him. She didn't stick a gun in my back, of course. So it was a decision I made as an adult, and I have to suffer the consequences. But she did know that I couldn't pull money out of the sky. I mean, I'm on Social Security disability, and that's part of my income every month. The thing is, about a month ago, I received an unclaimed funds check of $2,000. The first thing I did, I walked by her new apartment. I had to find out where she lived. She was standing outside, thank God, and I handed her $500,000. $500. I wish I handed her $500.
That is a good friend.
Oh my
good
God.
guy.
That is a good friend.
In goodwill,
I need a
because I
friend
wanted
like
to
Jimmy.
repay her,
That's
and I wanted to
Jimmy's
start a
package.
payment schedule.
That's
Because I
better
love her
than
to death.
dinner.
I'm sorry.
That's nice.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm not going to rule on your friendship. You have to decide that. And you have to decide if when he gets money, he pays you back something.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It shows what his intent is. The chances are his luck isn't always going to be bad. He'll be able, but you have to make that decision. You have to decide whether you want to save this friendship. Was there an agreement?
We had an agreement.
I mean, a written agreement.
A written agreement. I mean, it wasn't through a lawyer, but we had a verbal and a contractual written agreement.
This is to note that Jimmy Groden is borrowing $4,800 for a loan. I will pay her back in full by December 15th of 2020. Legally, things happen in life. You signed this.
Correct.
You know, people lose their jobs, for example, in the middle of the COVID thing. It doesn't mean that their obligation is not there anymore. It's that it gets put off sometimes temporarily. You will decide how much you want to forgive of that. But if you're coming to this court, you're entitled to a legal decision. So I fined for the plaintiff for $4,300.
Thank you. I feel secure and I'm satisfied with the resolution, that was decided today.
I just saw her smile on the way out, and I feel that our friendship will be renewed and much stronger starting today.
I feel that my friendship with Jimmy after this experience will probably grow a little bit more intense and more of a family bond, but he also needs to realize his responsibilities to life in general and not have to put his friends or family through this.